Okay, today you are sampling the Level Up body weight training package. It is also a 12-week program, and it's a step above the starter kit. If you did the Unbreakable body weight training sample, you can imagine where it's going to go. We're going to use the same exercises, but they will be skill-wise in advanced succession. So, if you haven't looked at the starter kit Unbreakable body weight training program yet, you can link that below, and it'll be in my YouTube channel under Sample Training Program for Quest Ready Training. If you want to learn more about my program, you can go to homegrownfit.com. You can also find me at homegrownfit on Instagram. Okay, I hope you enjoy the workout. Here we go. These exercises will look familiar if you have looked at or tried the starter kit sample. If you haven't, remember you can look at the link below and check it out. So we're doing forward lunges with a knee lift or a split squat on the starter kit. And on this round, we are doing a forward lunge with a skip. So we're just adding dynamic power to the movement. We're reversing directions after we tap our knee down or get as deep as we can, and then adding another dynamic movement by skipping. Power is a beneficial part of training plans because we need it. We need strength, but to get up off the toilet seat when we're 80 years old, we also need just a little bit of power. Otherwise, you got that grab bar and you don't want to go there. Okay? So now is the time to work on that power, build up some power and some strength. Couple more reps. We're doing 10 on each leg here, if you're following along. And then we'll move to our crab toe touch, which should also look familiar. We optioned for seated position or hips elevated position in the last workout, in the starter kit workout. This time I want you to work on driving that hip away and kicking out to the side and reaching for that toe or shin, keeping a strong shoulder in that supporting arm. That's almost the biggest bang for your buck other than your core work that you're getting out of it. Okay, last but not least, deficit push-ups. So find some elevated surface that is level and then descend all the way, quote, through the floor, tap your chest down, and then press back out. I'm dropping my knees down to get back out of the bottom because it's much easier to go down, or not quite as hard to go down, but I need a little extra help to get back out. So try that game if you want. Go down on your toes, up on your knees. And also, the most important thing with this one is just keeping your hips elevated throughout the movement or touching your hips down last so that you're not kind of worming your way down. And that's it. In between your reps, take as much time as you need and then make sure you've got control on that descent. Again, that was just me demonstrating. You could do this from your knees, or you can progress to your knees when you need to get to 10 reps. And I think this is maybe 10 coming up right here. Nope, we're done. Okay, let's get ready for round 2. I'm going to give you some options to level up another step. So this would be maybe a progression that you would find in that Level Up programming 3 to 4 weeks later after you've done this first set. So now I'm elevating my standing leg on these forward lunge, and we're moving back. I'm regressing back to a knee lift because I'm not comfortable skipping on this stacked surface that I've got. It's probably pretty stable, but if you're using found objects around the house, I don't recommend that you skip on those objects. If you've got a plyo box or weight plates at the gym, probably good. But just be aware that anything unstable obviously is going to be a risk. So I'm driving down as low as I can, trying to tap my knee on the floor, just like before. If you have successfully done this on a level ground, so like if you were able to tap your knee down on the previous round, then you can progress to this level with your foot elevated on that standing leg. And then instead of skipping, you're just working hard on driving the knee up as high as you can toward your chest and getting the most out of that hip flexor and deep core activation that you can. All right. And then you can play with the distance you're stepping from the box or from the object you're standing on. I found that I felt a lot more work in my glutes when I leaned forward, and that was done when I stepped pretty close to the object rather than a big stride away. So go ahead and play with that and decide where you want to feel this work. Okay, Next exercise is going to be a combination of the last two from round one. So we're going to put the push-ups and the crab toe touch together in essence. So nice hollow body, driving the chest down between the thumbs, and then step forward with the right leg, lift the right hand out of the way, and either kick the heel of the right leg with your left foot, or kick all the way through like I just did and touch your toe. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Again, I'm using that support on my knees to get out of the bottom of my push-up. You can definitely do that. And then I'm really taking my time and doing each step of the movement with a lot of mindfulness. So I'm not just flinging my leg out and stepping back, doing a push-up, floppy. I am really getting the most out of this work. Okay, this is just another angle, same thing. Stepping forward outside that hand and finding space to kick through. If you're having trouble finding space, then try to step a little wider, further away from that hand. Oh, or you could take your hand away first. That's more challenging. So there's always more challenge that you can add to this work before you start doing a ton of reps, which can lead to boredom, pain, and just lack of progression. More is not always better, especially with body weight. We've got to make the skill challenging. So that's what this is. Combining skills, making it interesting, engaging our mind, all those things. Definitely give this one a shot if you're just watching. It's really fun. I think I've got like 1 or 2 reps to go, and then we'll say goodbye until the next workout. Yes, there we go. All right, see you next time.